Okay, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Okay, folks, welcome back. We're with my pre-SAT class here on a Tuesday. And we're looking at dividing decimals, in particular, we're looking at decimal money division. So this is the kind of question that comes up in the SAT paper. Came up today in our practice paper, so we're doing it as part of our lesson as well. Now, when we have a question like this, 16.32 divided by 2, for example, we have to remember the question is read from left to right. When we do our bus stop technique, we do it the other way around. So, if we have a look at this, our second number always goes first, and our first number always goes second. You see what I mean in second. So we get our 16 pound and 32 that goes second, and the 2 that was at the end goes at the front. So this is how we translate between a question written in this format to the bus stop format. So let's fire away. 16.32, we must copy the decimal point above directly. That's the only difference to any normal division question. We ask ourselves, first of all, how many 2's will go into 1? So how many, so for example, you got friends. You got one friend, you want to put him into a group of 2. Can you make him into a group of 2?
No.
No, and no has an O in it. No, so we can't do it. So that one becomes a remainder to the next question. So the next question is now, you have 16 friends. You want to put them into groups of 2. How many groups of 2 can you make from 16 friends? And the answer is
8.
well done. Next question, how many 2's go into 3? How many groups of 2 can you make from 3 friends?
1 remainder 1.
Well done, Qasim.
1.
1, and the remainder goes here. So how many 2's in 12? The answer is
6.
6. Lovely. So that's our nice straightforward answer. So the answer for that question would be, in the examination, if you had to put into a box, would be 8 pound and
The date is 16 pence.
16 pence. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm do one more question, which was the actual examination question for today. And we should elaborate on that and how we do that question. Okay, are we happy with that? So we'll carry on in this video. So in this second example here, we have 1.2 kilograms. We're dividing it by 8. That was the question in the SAT paper we've done today. It was 1.2 kilogram cake divided into 8 slices. What is the weight of each slice? So let's see. Let's show you. Let's do it together as a class and see how we done that earlier. Okay, let's get hold of a brush. Black paint. Look, I want a brush. So as we said before, the way we do this is the second number always goes first. And the first number always goes second. So the 8 goes at the front of the bus stop, and the 1.2 goes inside. So the decimal point gets copied above, and otherwise this is like a normal division question. So we ask ourselves, first of all, how many groups of 8 can I make from 1? And the answer is
Nothing.
no, we can't do it.
0.
O for no. So that number 1, this whole number here gets carried as a remainder.
1.
How many 8 go into 12? How many groups of 8 can I make from 12? The answer is
4. 1 remainder 4.
now, if I put the remainder down here, we need to extend our 1.2 number into 1.20. Yeah, so the 4, the remainder has to go on to something. So the number 1.2 decimal number gets extended to 1.20. 1.20 is exactly the same value as 1.2. We haven't changed the question. We added another 0. We haven't changed the question. If we're just facilitating our remainder. How many 8 go into 40 now? 5.
5.
So the final answer for this question would be, the weight of each slice is 0.15 kilogram. Thank you for joining us today on this division questions. And that's the end of our video.